in hand, we're ready to clash, let the competition begin. It's a fast-paced dash, our skills are tested, our hearts on the line. We'll give it all we got, it's our time to shine. Duel after duel, we're in it to win. With every move we make, the crowd goes wild, they're caught in the Dueltainer Cup, the ultimate showdown, where the magic happens and friendships are found. It's time to prove we're the very best around. In the Dueltainer Cup, let the games go down. On the stage, we're ready to ignite. Gather round, it's the Dueltainer fight. Cards in hand, we're ready to clash, let the competition begin. It's a fast-paced dash, our skills are tested, our hearts on the line. We'll give it all we got, it's our time to shine. Duel after duel, we're in it to win. With every move we make, the crowd goes wild, they're caught in the Dueltainer Cup, the ultimate showdown, where the magic happens and friendships are found. It's time to prove we're the very best around. In the Dueltainer Cup, let the games go down. On the stage, we're ready to ignite. Gather round, it's the Dueltainer fight. Cards in hand, we're ready to clash, let the competition begin. It's a fast-paced dash, our skills are tested, our hearts on the line. We'll give it all we got, it's our time to shine. Duel after duel, we're in it to win. With every move we make, the crowd goes wild, they're caught in the Dueltainer Cup, the ultimate showdown, where the magic happens and friendships are found. It's time to prove we're the very best around. In the Dueltainer Cup, let the games go down. On the stage, we're ready to ignite. Gather round, it's the Dueltainer fight. Cards in hand, we're ready to clash, let the competition begin. It's a fast-paced dash, our skills are tested, our hearts on the line. We'll give it all we got, it's our time to shine. Duel after duel, we're in it to win. With every move we make, the crowd goes wild, they're caught in the Dueltainer Cup, the ultimate showdown, where the magic happens and friendships are found. It's time to prove we're the very best around. In the Dueltainer Cup, let the games go down. On the stage, we're ready to ignite. Gather round, it's the Dueltainer fight. Cards in hand, we're ready to clash, let the competition begin. It's a fast-paced dash, our skills are tested, our hearts on the line. We'll give it all we got, it's our time to shine. Duel after duel, we're in it to win. With every move we make, the crowd goes wild, they're caught in the Dueltainer Cup, the ultimate showdown, where the magic happens and friendships are found. It's time to prove we're the very best around. In the Dueltainer Cup, let the games go down. On the stage, we're ready to ignite. Gather round, it's the Dueltainer fight. Cards in hand, we're ready to clash, let the competition begin. It's a fast-paced dash, our skills are tested, our hearts on the line. We'll give it all we got, it's our time to shine. Duel after duel, we're in it to win. With every move we make, the crowd goes wild, they're caught in the Dueltainer Cup, the ultimate showdown, where the magic happens and friendships are found. It's time to prove we're the very best around. In the Dueltainer Cup, let the games go down. On the stage, we're ready to ignite. Gather round, it's the Dueltainer fight. Cards in hand, we're ready to clash, let the competition begin. It's a fast-paced dash, our skills are tested, our hearts on the line. We'll give it all we got, it's our time to shine. Duel after duel, we're in it to win. With every move we make, the crowd goes wild, they're caught in the Dueltainer Cup, the ultimate showdown, where the magic happens and friendships are found. It's time to prove we're the very best around. In the Dueltainer Cup, let the games go down. On the stage, we're ready to ignite. Gather round, it's the Dueltainer fight. Cards in hand, we're ready to clash, let the competition begin. It's a fast-paced dash, our skills are tested, our hearts on the line. We'll give it all we got, it's our time to shine. Dueltainer Cup, the ultimate showdown, where the magic happens and friendships are found. It's time to prove we're the very best around. In the Dueltainer Cup, let the games go down. On the stage, we're ready to...
Okay, it's showtime.
Ladies and gentle duelists, welcome to the second round, no, the second match of round 3 of the Dueltainer Cup Season 3. The Dueltainer Cup, the ultimate showdown, where the magic happens and friendships are found. Now, today we have one of our losers bracket matches, which means that unfortunately, whoever loses today's match is going to be going home, eliminated from the Dueltainer Cup. So today it is all to play for. Let's introduce our duelists. We have the creator of Dueltainer format, the CEO of the Dueltainer network, MaxLvL. Today he'll be bringing to us his Subterra Shadols, his Subterra Tistina, and his Bale Grill Burgers Megalith decks. His opponent for today will be the Master of Heroes, CrimsonHero himself, and he'll be bringing his hero deck, his Fortune Ladies, and his Fabled. Now, as I said, today has a lot riding on this match. One of you will be eliminated today. So, let's start with you, Max. How do you feel?
I am absolutely terrified. Every time I go against Crimson, when it's not in a Dueltainer Cup setting, I have bricked so terribly. My decks have done so poorly. And I don't want that to happen right now. It's do or die.
Absolutely. Just believe in the heart of the cards. Everything will be fine. Crimson, what about you? How are you feeling today?
I am super excited. I love playing against Max. Since the day I got into this server, it's always been good back and forth games.
Awesome. And that's what it's all about, right? It's all about the enjoyment of the game, regardless of who wins or who loses. Absolutely. All right, then. So, let's get into it. Tell you what, Crimson will give you the coin toss call today.
Ooh, okay. I'm gonna go heads.
Max, if you would do the honors.
Already on it. It is heads.
It is heads, which means, Crimson, you may decide who goes first or second in round 1. I'm going to shut up. Make sure you guys shuffle up, cards off the top, and good luck, duelists.
I'm gonna take first turn.
Very well. Gonna keep my graveyard, banish zone, and extra deck all on the table in front of me.
Alrighty.
Alright. How many off the top?
Even cut, top 5.
Even cut, top 5 for you as well. Alright. And who was going first again?
Me.
Alright. Let's duel.
Alrighty. I'm gonna start off by laying 1 card face down, and I'll summon my Elemental Hero Liquid Soldier in defense mode. From there, I'm passing the turnover.
I draw. Alright, let's kick things off with a little change of heart action, allowing me to target your Liquid Soldier and bring it to my side of the field.
Rude.
Oh, that's not all we're doing, because your Liquid Soldier is about to get cooked with my Meat Recipe Ritual card, as I use it and all 4 of its levels to bring out my Foy Glacier de Nouvelle. And on the summon of my Foy Glacier, I get to target 3 cards in either or let me just double check that. I can target up to 3 cards in any graveyard and shuffle them back into the deck, which means, is it up to 3? Up to 3, which means my 2 cards in the graveyard will be going right back into my deck. And getting shuffled will be my Change of Heart and Requête de Viande, the meat recipe. And I will be going back into the deck, so don't you worry. Because we are activating the field spell, MaxLvL Restaurant at Table, which upon activation allows me to add a recipe card from my deck to my hand. And the card we are adding will be my counter trap, known as the Chef's Special Recipe. Now, how many off the top?
We'll go top 2 this time.
Top 2. We'll throw down 2 face downs and enter battle. Foy Glacier with 1600, go direct.
I'll take it.
All right. And with that, the restaurant's closed for this turn.
I draw for turn. I'm gonna summon Elemental Hero Prisma to my field in attack mode. Then, with Prisma's special ability, I'll reveal a card and send one of its fusion components from my
I don't think so. Because I'll be activating... Not that card. I'll be activating the counter trap known as the Chef's Special Recipe. You see, as long as I have a ritual MaxLvL monster on my side of the field, I can activate this when you activate a spell, trap, or monster effect. Negate and destroy that card.
Okay, the reveal and send is his cost, so do I still pay that?
The reveal and send you do still pay.
Alright, so revealing from my extra deck. Choose to show off my Elemental Hero, Niels Kluger. And from my main deck, I'll send Duel to the graveyard.
Max, I think the Chef's Special Recipe only destroys it if you control a monster special summoned by the effect of a Nouvelle monster. So you'll still get to negate the activation of the effect, but it won't destroy Prisma.
Oh, so Prisma's still on field.
Oh, solid.
I'm in danger.
How many cards off the top?
Just in half is fine.
Alright, and I believe you said your monster is 1600 points?
Correct.
Alright, we're gonna enter battle phase, and with 1700, Prisma will attack.
And you triggered my Foy Glacier's effect. You see, when any monster on the field is targeted by a spell or trap card, I can quick effect, tribute it and one attack position monster on the field, like your own Prisma, to special summon a level 5 or 6 MaxLvL monster from my deck.
That would work if I didn't have the face down Lost Wind, cutting your monster's attack in half and negating its abilities.
Aww. Unfortunate. Bringing it down to 800. Wait, is the tribute as cost? Nope, tribute is not a cost. Tribute is a fact. How much is Prisma?
1700.
Which means I'm going to be taking 9.
From there, I'm going to move to my main phase 2, and I'll set a card face down. Go ahead.
Alright, we draw. And we'll be activating my restaurant at table effect. By putting my Hungry Burger back to the bottom of my deck, I can then draw a new card. Ugh. Hungry Burger goes back, and a new card to hand. Oh, that's gonna be iffy. We'll throw down a face down. And I'll have to end my turn. And my restaurant effect activates since I have a recipe card in my graveyard, allowing me to put both of these cards back to the bottom of my deck, and then draw a new card. So, card number 2. Your move.
Draw for turn. I'm going to start off by activating the effect of Elemental Hero Prisma. So for cost, I'm going to reveal my Elemental Hero Neos Kluger. Sending from my deck to the graveyard, my Elemental Hero Neos. Any off the top?
Justin, half is fine.
All right, next I'll enter battle phase and I'll send Prisma to attack directly.
And unfortunately, I have to take it. Fuck.
From there, I'll pass over the turn.
Draw! This is the way we have to do it. This is the way we have to do it. Okay. Unfortunate. Let's see. What does this all do? Alright. I'll have to activate my Wild Monster Appears spell card. So, this will allow me to special summon from my hand my Megalith Ophiel. It's unaffected by the effects except for its own, and I'm unable to special summon any monsters for the rest of this turn. Also, you take no battle damage, and at the end of your turn, it goes back into the deck. However, when Ophiel gets summoned, I'm able to add a Megalith monster from my deck to my hand. Uh-oh. I just broke a sleeve.
Oh no.
I broke a sleeve while I was putting Hungry Burger back into the deck. Don't worry, I have another. Sleeve broke. Fixing it. Sorry, judges! Hungry Burger going back into the deck. It broke because I shoved Foy Glacier and Chef Special back into it. Alright. There in the bottom. The Megalith monster that I'll be adding will be my Megalith Aerotron to my hand. And how many off the top?
Even cut will do top 6.
6 to bottom. Alright. And with that, I have to end my turn with Ophiel with 2,500 defense. Your
Draw
move.
for turn. I'm going to start off by activating my Miracle Contact spell card, allowing me to shuffle Neos and Fusion components from my deck, or from my hand, field, or graveyard back to the deck to perform a Contact Fusion. So, from my graveyard back to my deck, I'm going to shuffle Elemental Hero Neos and Yubel from my graveyard. How many off the top?
Justin, half is fine.
Alrighty. And I'm going to summon a fusion monster that has the power of both light and dark. From the depths of Neospace, I summon my Elemental Hero Neos Kluger.
Ooh. What terrifying card.
Now, I'm going to normal summon to my field Elemental Hero Stratos. And with Stratos' ability, for every other hero on my field, I can destroy a spell or trap on your side of the field. So with Prisma and Kluger, I'm taking out your set card and your field spell.
My Jar of Avarice and my restaurant are closed.
All right. And what are the attack points on your monster?
It's in defense with 2,500. Its attack
But what's
is
the attack
16.
All right. I'm going to enter battle phase.
Before you enter the battle phase, at the end of your main, I'll be activating the quick effect of my Megalith Aerotron. By discarding it and sending my Ophiel to the graveyard, I can now special summon my Megalith Fool. And when Megalith Fool is special summoned, I can target a Megalith monster in my graveyard, like my Aerotron, return it to my hand, and then make Megalith Fool's level become that. But that's not all. I'll be activating Megalith Fool's quick effect. By sending my Aerotron to the grave, as ritual material, I can now ritual summon from my deck another Megalith monster. Which will be my Megalith Bethor. And when Megalith Bethor is summoned, I can target cards you control up to the number of ritual monsters in my graveyard and destroy them. Targeting. Is Neos Kluger have protection?
No, but when it leaves the field either by battle or card effect, it can float into a Neos Wise Man from my hand or deck.
How many off the top?
Even cut top 5.
I will choose to destroy your Neos Kluger and your Stratos. No, your Prisma.
I'm sorry, what about Prisma?
No, your Prisma instead of Stratos.
Okay. All right, and as I said, since Neos Kluger left the field, I can float into an elemental hero, Neos Wise Man. It's definitely not an elemental hero, but it fits the deck. So coming out to play my Neos Wise Man. All right, and since that was at end of main phase, I think I'll continue the main phase.
Very well.
How many off the top?
In half is fine.
Do another shuffle in half. All right. I'm going to banish from my graveyard one elemental hero fusion monster like my Neos Kluger. To summon my winged Karibo level 6 to the field in defense mode. All right, what are attack and defense points of your monsters?
1526 on Bethor, 2K on Fool.
All right, entering battle phase with 3,000, Neos Wise Man will attack Bethor.
And unfortunately, my Bethor will be destroyed.
Neos Wise Man's ability activates at the end of damage step. When he battles an opponent's monster, you take damage equal to your monster's attack points, and I gain life points equal to their defense points.
Oh, that is dangerous.
All right, and you said it was 2K defense on the other one?
Correct.
I'm just gonna pass the turn there.
I draw. All right, let's get rid of Wiseman with a little Gamma Seal.
Ooh.
Okay. Now let's see. What's the effects of the level 6?
When it is targeted for an attack, I should totally read it. When an opponent's monster declares an attack or activates a monster effect on the field, quick effect, I contribute this card to destroy that monster and inflict you damage equal to that monster's original attack points.
That would suck. But I'm going to activate Fossil Fusion, banishing your Neos Wiseman and my rock monster Megalith Ophiel. It's time for a Fossil Fusion. But which Fossil Fusion do I go for? I think I'll go... Monster in my opponent's graveyard. The Fossil Dragon Skull Geos. Now, because I used Fossil Fusion and banished monsters from both graveyards, my Fossil monster cannot be targeted with monster effects. Does your Karibo target with monster effects?
It does not.
Oh, that is dangerous. Okay, this is an activated effect, but I don't think I'll be using it. Any damage is inflicted double. Okay, we'll have my 3,500 Skull Geos attacking a Gamma Seal.
All right, using the effect of my Winged Karibo level 6, since you decided to declare an attack, I will tribute my level 6 to destroy your attacking monster and do you damage equal to that monster's original attack points.
Oh, and it's not affected by destruction. Oh, unfortunately, my Skull Geos goes. But since my Skull Geos was destroyed by battle or card effect, Fossil Fusion comes back to my hand. But we're in dangerous territory. All right, main phase 2. We'll activate my Fossil Fusion once more. This time, banishing... Banishing my Bethor and my Skull Geos. In order to bring out my Fossil King Skull Knight. Or Fossil Warrior Skull King. Not Skull Knight. And with that, it's your move.
Draw for turn. What are attack points on Skull King?
2,800.
I'm gonna switch Stratos and Gamma Seal to defense mode. Then I'll summon my Elemental Hero Ocean in defense mode.
Alright.
From there, I'll pass the turn.
I draw. Because you have a kaiju on your side of the field, I'm able to special summon my Radiant, the multi-dimensional kaiju. And now, I think I'll use my Megalith Fool's effect, sending my Radiant to the graveyard, in order to ritual summon from my deck another Megalith monster. This time, I think we'll go with my Megalith Hegeth in defense mode. Because when it's special summoned, I can then add a Megalith spell or trap card from my deck to my hand, adding the Megalith Portal. Did I banish my Aerotron or my Bethor from my grave to fusion summon Skull King? Does anyone remember? Because I have Bethor in the pile and I think I'm meant to do Aerotron. well, I have Bethor in the remove from play pile. We'll just say it's Bethor. Now, I can activate my Megalith Portal. You see, this protects my Megalith monsters from being destroyed once per turn. And if I ritual summon a Megalith monster, I can add, I believe, a Megalith ritual monster from my hand to... No! Any ritual monster in my graveyard back to my hand. And now I use Megalith Fool's quick effect, sending my Hegeth to the graveyard in order to ritual summon from my deck my Megalith Arc. And then I have two effects going off. Arc will allow me to draw one card and discard one card. And the Portal will allow me to add Aerotron back to my hand. I don't remember if I had banished Aerotron or Bethor. I banished one of them. How many cards off the top?
2.
I think you did banish Bethor, yeah.
Okay. Well, it's banished anyway, so we're good. And now, we draw. And we'll discard... Ooh, we're gonna discard the Aerotron. Because by tributing your two monsters that aren't the Gamma Seal, I'm special summoning Lava Golem to your field in defense mode.
Ooh.
Luckily, Gameciel has 3,000 defense. But what I can do is my little Skull King gets to attack twice per turn. And inflicts piercing. So with 2,800, we'll enter battle and go into the Lava Golem, who has 2,500 defense.
Unfortunate.
300 piercing. And unfortunately, that's where my turn has to end.
Alright. Draw for turn. I'm gonna have to end.
Oh, that is quite unfortunate. I draw. Alright. Let's activate Change of Heart, targeting Gameciel.
Oh no.
Oh yes. Then I'll use Megalith Fool's Effect to tribute the Gameciel. To ritual summon from my deck, my last Megalith monster, the Phallig. And using Phallig's effect, how many cards off the top?
5.
Using Phallig's effect, I'll be adding my, or not Phallig's effect, Portal's effect, I'll be adding Aerotron back to my hand. Phallig's effect is a continuous effect that gives my monsters plus 300 for every ritual monster with different names in my graveyard. And I only have the one. Unfortunately. But that should be enough. I believe my Skull King just attacks twice. It just attacks twice per battle phase, and not once on each monster. And this gives each ritual monster, all monsters I control the plus 300. So, let's enter battle. Fossil Warrior Skull King, attack for 31.
I'll take it.
And follow that up with a second attack for 31. And go, Megalith Phallig! Let's end this duel for 28!
Have to take it. Dang it.
And game 1 goes to MaxLvL. I think we would all agree, those of us in the chat would all agree that that game was an absolutely amazing backwards and forwards, back and forth game. So well done both duelists. That means that Max, your Megalith Burgers are now out of the match, leaving you only with your 2 Subterra decks, Subterra Tistinas and Subterra Shadolls. Crimson, as the loser of the previous match, you may decide who goes first in the next duel.
That was really close, though. 300!
Oh, such a good break.
300! You got me down to 300!
I was trying. Damn it.
That was so incredibly close, and I'm I'm absolutely terrified of heroes because of what heroes are what heroes are capable of doing. Oh.
It was just an unfortunate breaking at the end there.
Honestly, regardless of what happens, that match alone is going to satisfy me. Let's reset life points.
How many off the top, sir?
5. Me?
I'm gonna do even cut top 5 as well.
All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to the bottom. All right. And you choose.
All right, I'm taking the first turn. Oof, unfortunate. I'm gonna set a face down. Go ahead.
All right, we draw. We'll be summoning out my Subterra Nemesis Warrior.
I dropped a card from my deck on the floor and I'll put it to the bottom.
And using my Subterra Nemesis Warrior's effect, I can send a Subterra from my deck to the graveyard, then tribute one monster, including itself, in order to special summon that monster in... face up or face down defense position. We'll be sending my Sub-Terror Guru, tributing my Nemesis Warrior, to special summon Guru and face down.
Sorry, Max, you have to tribute Warrior and at least one other monster.
Is it from hand? Does it say from hand too?
No.
No, fuck. Never mind! Guru goes back in deck. Alright, my Nemesis Warrior is not doing that shit. How many off the top? Because I did all that shit.
We'll do top 5.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oopsies! 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 Thank you, Judge. Alright. Well then, we'll throw down 2 face downs. And enter battle. Nemesis Warrior goes in for 18.
I'll have to take it.
Your move.
Draw for turn. I'll have to pass my turn.
No! This isn't how I wanted it! Draw! Alright. I'll set a monster in face down defense. And go! Nemesis Warrior! Direct for 18!
I'll have to take it.
Your move.
Draw for turn. I'm
No!
gonna activate a hero lives.
Oh, thank God.
Paying half my life points, I special summon 1 level 4 or lower elemental hero from my deck.
Thank God. It's like I didn't want to win like this! No!
I summon elemental hero Stratos to my field. When Stratos is summoned to the field, I can add 1 elemental hero or 1 hero monster from my deck to my hand.
Yep.
What's in my hand before I make that choice? Alrighty. I'm going to choose to add to my hand my elemental hero, Blazeman. Then, we'll normal summon Blazeman to the field. And with Blazeman's ability, I can add a polymerization from my deck to my hand.
Turning up the heat now, are we?
We're going to try.
Bring it on.
Where are you? There you are. I add polymerization. And I will be going back into my deck. I'm going to activate the spell card, E and Shuffle, allowing me to shuffle one of my heroes or Neospatians on the field back into the deck to replace it with a hero or Neospatian of a different name.
Alright.
So I'm going to shuffle my Stratos back into the deck.
Here we go.
And with it, I'll summon to my field Elemental Hero Neos. Any cards off the top?
Just in half is fine.
Alrighty. Alright. Next, I'll pay 1,000 life points to activate the spell card Instant Contact. This allows me to special summon 1 level 7 or lower elemental hero or Neospatian from my extra deck, ignoring its summoning conditions.
Alright.
So from here, I'll special summon Neospatian Marine Dolphin in defense mode.
Oh?
Since Elemental Hero Neos is on the field, it still has its abilities. So I'll use Marine Dolphin's effect, discarding a card from my hand like my Neos Wise Man, allowing me to destroy a card from your hand.
Alright, do you get a look at my hand?
Yep, look at your opponent's hand, select one monster in it, and if I control a monster with attack greater or equal to the selected monster, I destroy that target and you take 500 points of damage.
We have Nemesis Archer, Keeper of Dragon Magic, and Ne Shadal Genius.
We're gonna go for Keeper of Dragon Magic.
And I gonna take 500.
Next, I activate the spell card, Polymerization. With it, I'll fuse my Elemental Hero Neos with my Neospatian Marine Dolphin. And I'll summon out to my field my Elemental Hero Brave Neos.
Oh.
Brave Neos gaining 100 attack points for every hero and Neospatian chilling in my graveyard. Putting him to 2,700 attack points. Now I'm going to enter battle phase. And I'll send Brave Neos with 27. How much attack is your monster?
18. But
Brave
my Book of Moon will flip your monster face down.
Shoot, except I have a counter trap. Go, Protections of the Elements.
Oh?
Banishing my Blaze Man from the field until the end phase to negate and destroy Book of Moon.
Huh. And that's a counter trap speed, right?
Yep. So with 27, Brave Neos attacks.
No! My monster!
Brave Neos' ability activates, allowing me to add one spell or trap from my deck to my hand that mentions Elemental Hero Neos since he destroyed an opponent's monster in battle. So, from my deck to my hand, I'm gonna add Favorite Contact. How many off the top?
Justin, half is fine.
Alrighty. I'm not done there. Still in battle phase, since I have a hero on my field that requires Neos as a material, I can activate the Quick Play spell, Double Hero Attack, allowing me to special summon one level 7 or lower elemental hero from my graveyard, ignoring its summoning conditions. So I'm summoning back out to my field, Elemental Hero Neos. And with 2,500, Neos will attack that set monster.
Sorry, Crimson, you have to special summon a fusion monster with double hero attack.
It's if you control a fusion monster that lists Elemental Hero Neos as material, target one hero fusion monster in your graveyard and special summon.
Okay.
Yep.
Rip. My turn for an oopsies.
Hey, let's go! Double oopsies!
Oh, well. Alright, we'll go into main phase 2 then, and I'll lay 2 face downs. I wonder what they could be.
Well, I draw. I'll be flipping up my Subterror Guru.
I'm sorry, on end phase I get this back off of protection.
Subterror Guru will allow me to add a Subterror card from my deck to my hand. Adding my favorite Subterror Final Battle. Literally drew the Guru that last turn. How many off the top?
Top 5.
Alright. We'll throw down a mysterious face down and summon our Subterror Nemesis Archer to the field in attack mode. Now, I'm going to use Guru's effect, flipping it face down to flip Brave Neos face down.
Ooh.
Oh. Unfortunate. And what's Blaze Man's attack at?
1,200.
Alright, Subterror Nemesis Archer with 1,600. Go into that Blaze Man.
In damage step, I drop Honest Neos, increasing my attack point by 2,500.
putting you at 27. Which means I take 11. But my Nemesis Archer's effect does activate, allowing me to special summon a Subterror card from my deck and face up defense position, which will be Subterror Behemoth Umastrix. How many cards off the top?
6.
And then using my Umastrix's effect, I flip it face down. Your move.
I draw for turn. I'm going to use the ability of EN Shuffle from my graveyard, banishing it, allowing me to shuffle an Elemental Hero and Neospatian, or an Elemental Hero Neos from my graveyard back to the deck to draw 2 cards. So I'll banish EN Shuffle to shuffle my Neospatian Marine Dolphin and my Elemental Hero Brave Neos. Or, I'm sorry, Honest Neos. Money off the top?
Justin, half is fine.
Alrighty. And draw. Alright, next I'm going to use the ability of Blazeman, allowing me to send a hero from my deck to the graveyard to adopt its attribute, attack, and defense points. So, I'm going to send to my graveyard my Elemental Hero, Shadow Mist, allowing me to proc Shadow Mist's ability, allowing me to add 1 hero from my deck to my hand. From here, I'll add Elemental Hero Stratos. Then I'll normal summon Stratos to my field, and with his ability, I'll get to add 1 hero from my deck to my hand.
Sure.
So I'm going to once again add to my hand my Honest Neos. Am I able to flip my Brave Neos back up?
You are.
Okay. How many off the top?
Justin, half is fine.
Alrighty. Let's see here. I'm gonna try it this way. I'm gonna flip my Brave Neos into attack mode.
And I'm going to activate my Subterror Final Battle. This will allow me to target my face-down Umastrix, flipping it face-up in defense. And on a new chain, Umastrix's effect will activate, allowing me to target and banish your Brave Neos.
Ooh.
And my final battle
play.
goes back to being set, but I'm unable to activate it again this turn.
Solid play, solid play. I'm gonna activate my face-down Favorite Contact. And with Favorite Contact, I'm going to put my Brave Neos back into the extra deck from the Banish Zone. And from my field, my Elemental Hero Stratos. In order to summon out to my field an Elemental Hero monster of 2 different attributes, my Flame Wingman Infernal Rage. When Infernal Rage is summoned to the field, special summoned to the field, I can add 1 favorite card from deck or graveyard to my hand. So I'll add back to my hand from the graveyard, Favorite Contact. All right. What is defense points?
27 on Umastrix, 18 on Guru.
And Guru is still face down?
Guru is still face down.
Alright, we're gonna send my elemental hero, Flame Wingman Infernal Rage, to attack the monster in face-up defense position.
Okay.
And in damage step, I'm gonna drop Honest Neos from my hand, increasing my attack points by 2,500.
Destroying my Umastrix.
Go into main phase 2, and I'll set a card face down.
Alright.
I'll proceed to end phase from there.
And on end phase, I'll activate Jar of Avarice. Now that I finally have 5 cards in my graveyard, they're all going back into my deck to draw a card. That would be Umastrix, Keeper of Dragon Magic, Book of Moon, Subterra Nemesis Warrior, and Subterra Nemesis Archer. How many off the top?
Even cut is fine.
Even cut is fine. And with my Jar of Avarice, I draw. And then, draw for turn. Alright. How do I want to do this? Alright! I'll flip up my Subterra Guru, allowing me to add a Subterra card from my deck to my hand. And with this, we'll be adding back my Subterra Nemesis Archer, which was on the top of the deck. How many off the top?
3.
Okay, let's see what cards I have. Attributes of your monsters.
Wind and fire.
Wind and fire. And they're both warrior types.
Correct.
Okay. Blazeman is the fire. Inferno Rage is the... Okay. Now, what... Is that a quick effect? No, it is not. Excellent. Alright. This'll be perfect. Same attribute, but different names. Okay. I summon my Neshidul Genius to the field. Then I activate Super Polymerization. By discarding my Book of Eclipse, I'll be using your Flame Wingman along with my Neshidul Genius, one Shaddoll monster plus a wind monster, in order to bring out El Shaddoll Wendigo in defense. And Wendigo has a little effect where it allows me to target a monster I control. Once per turn quick effect, it cannot be destroyed by battle with an opponent's special summoned monster. And if my Wendigo goes to the grave, I can target a Shaddoll spell or trap card in my graveyard and add it to my hand. And my Neshidul Genius, when sent to the grave, allows me to target an effect monster on the field, and neither player can activate that target's effects until the end of the turn, which doesn't really matter. But now, what to do. So many options, so little time. We will enter battle. Subterra Guru with 16 will go into Stratos.
Stratos isn't on the field. I got Blazeman.
I'm Blazeman with 16.
Alrighty.
And we'll activate Subterra Final Battle. This allows me to... One of its 4 effects is to target a Subterra monster and give it attack equal to its defense. Which means my Subterra Guru goes up to 3,400. Which means this will be game if it goes through.
This is in damage step?
This is in... Well, this is on attack deck.
Okay, so... Then, in response to your card, I'm playing my favorite contact.
Alright.
With this, I can send cards from my graveyard, field, Banish Zone in hand back to the bottom of my deck in order to perform a contact fusion.
And in response, I'll use Wendigo's effect to target my Guru, protecting it from being destroyed by battle or card effects by the special summon monster.
Alright, so I'm gonna send my Elemental Hero Neos from my graveyard to the bottom of my deck. And from my field, I'm gonna send my Elemental Hero Blazeman to the bottom of my deck. In order to bring out to my field, my Elemental Hero Brave Neos.
Alright.
What are attack points of your monster?
3,400.
We'll summon Brave Neos in defense mode.
And replaying my attack, Guru, strike down Brave Neos.
Alrighty.
Alright. My Subterra final battle goes back to being set. And I think that'll have to be my turn. Your move.
Draw for turn. I'm gonna start off by activating Legacy of a Hero, allowing me to shuffle 2 fusion monsters from my graveyard back to the extra deck to draw 3 new cards.
Oh?
So, from my graveyard, I'll put Brave Neos and my Flame Wingman Inferno Rage back to the extra deck. My graveyard's kind of full, I'm gonna put it to the side.
That's why I have my table out in front of me, just throwing cards on my table.
And then I'll draw 3 cards. Next, I'm gonna lay 2 cards face down. And summon Elemental Hero Stratos to my field in defense mode.
Alright.
With Stratos' ability, I get to add 1 hero monster from my deck to my hand.
Go for it.
I'm gonna go with my Elemental Hero Liquid Soldier. How many off the top?
Justin, half is fine.
Alright, from there, I'll pass over the turn.
Alright, before you end your turn, I think I'll activate my Subterra Final Battle. Using its effect, I will just use it to target my Subterra Guru, flipping it face down. But Guru's effect can now activate as a quick effect since a Subterra card is face up on my side of the field. You see, now I can target my Guru and target your Stratos and flip them both face down.
Oh.
And Final Battle goes back to being set. Alright. Anything else?
Nope.
Alright. Let's draw! We'll flip up my Subterra Guru, and its flip effect will allow me to add a Subterra card from my deck to my hand. With this, we add Umastrix right on... No, not Umastrix. We'll add his other form. People don't know, but Spylageist is Guru's actual form. How many off the top?
Even cut is fine.
Alright. We're both hanging on by the skin of our teeth. Okay. We'll summon Subterra Nemesis Archer to the field. Now that I have another face-up Subterra card, my Nemesis Archer, when it battles a defense position monster, will place it back on the top of the deck without flipping it. Let's enter battle. Nemesis Archer, swing into the Stratos, putting it back to the top of the deck.
Alrighty.
And let's go. Subterra Guru, End this duel!
I activate Storming Mirror Force.
And I activate my Subterra Final Battle. No, I won't. I'll use Subterra Guru's quick effect, targeting my Nemesis Archer and my Guru, flipping them both face down. And now, I'll activate Subterra Final Battle, allowing me to once again flip up Guru. And go, Guru! Attack!
I activate my face down Fusion Duplication.
What?
With Fusion Duplication, I can banish one fusion card from either of our graveyards and adopt its properties immediately. So, from my graveyard, I'm gonna banish my Polymerization.
Oh, man.
Then, I'll fuse from my hand Elemental Hero Liquid Soldier and Elemental Hero Prisma.
Alright.
I'll summon to my field Elemental Hero Absolute Zero. Then Liquid Soldier's ability activates. Since it was used for a fusion as a fusion material, I can draw 2 cards to discard 1.
Very well.
I'll discard Sparkman from my hand.
I will call it I'll recall. I'll not recall the attack. My final battle will go back to being set. And I think I'll have to end it there. Your move.
Draw for turn. I'm gonna start off by summoning Elemental Hero Stratos to my field. And with Stratos' ability, I get to add 1 hero monster from my deck to my hand.
Very well. Now this is the type of play.
From my deck to my hand, since it's always treated as an elemental hero, I add Winged Karibo level 6 to my hand.
Oh? Alright.
How many off the top?
Justin, half is fine.
All right. Next, I activate my spell card, Miracle Fusion.
Oh, man.
With Miracle Fusion, I banish from my graveyard Elemental Hero Sparkman and Elemental Hero Liquid Soldier. And with it, I summon out to my field my Elemental Hero Flame Wingman Infernal Rage.
Him again? Ah!
Infernal Rage Chain Link 1, Liquid Soldier Chain Link 2.
Very
Liquid
well.
Soldier's gonna allow me to draw 2 to discard 1.
Go for it.
Drawing 2, discarding 1. I discard my Wings Karibo level 6. Then, with the effect of my Infernal Rage, I get to add a favorite card from deck or graveyard to my hand. So from my graveyard, I'll add Favorite Contact. I'm not done there. I activate Form Change. And with Form Change, I'm gonna put my Elemental Hero Absolute Zero back to the extra deck.
Excellent. Which means its
And
effect
with
will
it-
not nuke my field.
And with it, I can summon out a masked hero of the same level, but a different attribute. So I'm gonna summon to my field Masked Hero Acid.
Sorry, Crimson, sorry to interrupt. Crimson, what did you use as materials for Infernal Rage?
I banished Elemental Hero Liquid Soldier and Elemental Hero Sparkman with Miracle Fusion.
Okay, thank you.
Come on, Giuseppe, don't kill the boner.
When Acid is special summoned to the field, all spells and traps on my opponent's side of the field are destroyed.
Well, I'll be chaining in response. First, we'll activate Subterror Final Battle in order to flip my Guru back face down. Then, Guru Quick Effect, targeting itself, and Acid, flipping them both face down. Then, Wendigo, on top of that, targeting my Guru so it will not be able to be destroyed by battle or card effects of special summon monsters. And unfortunately, my Subterror Battle does fall.
Alrighty. Let's see here. How to play. Since a normal hero was used to summon my Flame Wingman Infernal Rage, I contribute my Infernal Rage to special summon one level 7 or lower elemental hero from my extra deck, ignoring its conditions. So, I'm gonna bring back out to my field, Brave Neos!
It is not treated as a new card when flipped. It is target a monster. It does not specify whether it has to be face up or face down. So that face down monster, because it's public knowledge, is protected.
Now, I equip Brave Neos with Favorite Hero!
Alright.
Time to enter the battle phase. And since Favorite Hero is now equipped, I get to play a field spell directly from my hand or graveyard. I'm sorry, hand or deck. So I'm gonna play my Fusion Recycling Plant. Now that there's a card in my field spell zone, the monster equipped with Favorite Hero gains attack points equal to its defense points, putting my Brave Neos at a base 4,500, and he can no longer be targeted by my opponent card effects.
That's fine by me.
On top of that, Brave Neos gains 100 for every hero in Neospatian sleeping in my graveyard.
Bring it.
So, with 5,000 attack points, we're gonna send Brave Neos to attack your face-up monster.
My Wendigo is Wendigone. And
I think from
unfortunately, I don't have the ability to activate its effect.
here, I'll activate the face-down card Hero Double Attack. Since I control my elemental hero Brave Neos, I can special summon my Infernal Rage from the graveyard, ignoring its conditions.
Sure.
I think I can. Hold on. Yes, I can. No level restriction. Alrighty. I'm going to go to main phase 2, and I'll lay one card face down. Proceeding to end phase, and I'll pass over the turn.
I draw. By returning my face-down Subterra Nemesis Archer to my hand, I can special summon my Genix ally Birdman. I flip up my Subterra Guru. Guru's effect will allow me to add a Subterra card from my deck to my hand. Adding Subterra Behemoth Stygo Kraken. Now, I take the level 3 Gen X Ally Birdman and the level 4 Subterra Guru. I synchro summon the level 7 Black Rose Dragon. And using Black Rose Dragon's effect, it's time to nuke the field!
Ooh. At this point, I'll play my face-down Favorite Contact.
Go ahead.
And with Favorite Contact, I'm going to shuffle back into my deck. Rather, put back to the bottom of my deck my Elemental Hero Prisma, Honest Neos, Shadow Mist, my Elemental Hero Stratos, my Flame Wingman Infernal Rage. And yeah, Brave Neos, why not? Keep it in the deck.
Nani the fuck?
To special summon out to my field, wake up your elemental hero.
Nani the fuck?
Doo-doo, doo-doo. And then Black Rose resolves, destroying everything.
All right. Well, now your Wake Up the Elemental Hero resolves.
It wasn't fusion summoned, it was special summoned.
Oh, well then. Now, because Genix Ally Birdman was a special summon, we summon back my Subterra Nemesis Archer. Enter battle! Nemesis Archer, let's go for game!
Have to take it.
Holy shit!
Wait, what? It's over? Okay, hold on. Everyone, you can breathe now. Everybody can go back to breathing. What a match. Again, what the hell?
Holy shit!
Game 2 goes to Max. The Subterra Shadows are out of the game.
Oh, oh man! My knees are trembling,
everybody
dude!
needs to sit down right now. Everybody needs to sit down.
Okay.
Take a breather. What is happening? Chat.
At this point, I don't want to play one of my other decks. I just want to keep playing heroes.
I mean, you gotta win with it eventually!
That turn when we hit
games with heroes.
We had a chain link 6 in one battle!
We had a chain link 6 and then a redeclaration of an attack with another trap card. Unbelievable. That was crazy. That was crazy. GG's, guys.
Holy shit.
And then you get to decide who goes again.
Oh, I'm so tired.
Oh,
I'll take first.
alright.
Oh god.
One final deck. Is this going to be a synchro summon from a flip deck with crazy? Yeah. Holy shit.
Jesus, I'm tired.
Alright.
Yo, fuck it. If it's a sweep, it's a sweep. I'm going with these again.
How many off the top?
Top 5. Ah, top
Alright.
card.
There's the cut. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I broke a sleeve. I may not have dropped a card, but I broke a sleeve.
I thought you were saying you broke a sleeve again. I was like, there's no way.
Nah, I just broke the one, like... I broke the sleeve. Alright, and
How
you're
many for me, sir?
just in half, top 5. Holy shit, I am trembling. I am trembling.
Alright. I'm going to start off by laying 2 cards face down. And then I activate the spell card, A Hero Lives, paying half my life points, special summoning a level 4 or lower hero monster from my deck.
Oh boy.
I'm going to summon out to my field my elemental hero Stratos in defense mode. With Stratos' ability, I get to add another hero monster from my deck to my hand. So I'll choose to add my elemental hero Neos. Next, I'll activate the ability of King of the Swamp from my hand. Discarding it, I get to add a polymerization from my deck to my hand.
Holy shit.
I add polymerization.
Oh my god.
Next, I'll activate my polymerization, fusing my Elemental Hero Neos with Elemental Hero Ocean. And I summon out to my field my Elemental Hero Flame Wingman Infernal Rage. With Infernal Rage's ability, I get to add one favorite card from deck or graveyard to my hand. So I'll add Favorite Contact to my hand. Then, since a normal hero was used to summon my Infernal Rage, I'll tribute Infernal Rage to summon a level 7 or lower Elemental Hero from the extra deck, ignoring its summoning conditions. So I'll summon my Brave Neos! Alright, from there, I'll lay one more card face down and I'll pass over the turn.
I draw. I will set 1. I will set 2. I will set 3. I will set 4 cards face down and call it a turn.
On end phase, I'm gonna play my Favorite Contact trap card. With it, I'm putting to the bottom of my deck my Elemental Hero Neos, and from my graveyard to the extra deck my Flame Wingman Infernal Rage. When the Wings of Freedom combine with the power of Neospace, a new power is formed. I summon my Elemental Hero Shining Neos Wingman. When Shining Neos Wingman is special summoned to the field, for every attribute on the field, I can non-target destroy a card on my opponent's side. Since I've got Wind and Light on my side, I can non-target destroy 2 cards. So I'm gonna take the set card in zone 2 and 4.
2 is Subterror Final Battle. 4 is Destructive Daruma Karma Cannon.
And then I'll draw for turn. I'm gonna activate the spell card, and Shuffle. With it, I'll shuffle Stratos back to the deck to replace it with an Elemental Hero or Neospatian of a different name. I'm gonna summon out to my field my Elemental Hero Shadow Mist. When Shadow Mist is special summoned to the field, I can add 1 change quick play spell from my deck to my hand.
I could not chain Daruma because Daruma was activated at end step.
So I'm gonna add Mass Change to my hand.
I can't activate a card the same turn I set it.
Any off the top?
Justin, half is fine.
All right, we're gonna enter battle phase. I'm gonna send Shadow Mist with 1,000 to attack directly.
Well, luckily, my Quaking Mirror Force will stop you.
Oh, so cute, except I've got Protections of the Elements.
No!
So, we're gonna banish my Brave Neos until the end phase.
How do you always have that card?
Shining Neos Wingman, I don't think, 3-6 with 3,700 will attack directly.
And Shadow Mist goes through as well. Because Shadow Mist declared... Shadow Mist first declared attack first, so Shadow Mist. How much is Shadow Mist?
1,000.
Alright, and are you attacking with the fusion?
Yes.
Okay.
37.
Fuck me!
Next, still in battle phase, I play the quick play spell Mass Change. With it, I'll send Shadow Mist from my field to the graveyard. And I'll summon out to my field Mask Hero Anki. And with 2,800, Anki will attack directly.
Oh man, I need a heart of the fucking cards.
Proceeding to the end phase, my Brave Neos returns to my side.
Alright, come on, heart of the cards, heart of the cards. Draw! We'll take it. I activate the field spell, Divine Domain Bostina! Using this card's effect, I can send a Tistina card, Tistina monster or card? A Tistina monster from my deck to the graveyard. Then if you control 3 or more face-up cards, I can special summon the Crystal God from my deck. So, we'll send from my deck to the graveyard. Oh. We'll send from the deck to the graveyard my Hound of Tistina. And because you have 3 or more face-up cards, my Crystal God gets special summoned from my deck. Is it in attack mode? Yes. All right. All right. How many off the top?
Top 5.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now, I can use my Crystal God's effect. This will flip all face-up cards all face-up monsters you control face down.
Have the ability to flip them back face up?
During your turn, yes.
Okay.
And using my Hound's Graveyard effect, I'm able to special summon it to the field in attack mode, since I control a light Aqua monster that's level 10. Oh. But I don't know if this will be enough, which is unfortunate. And if you had any other face-up cards, they would be sent to the graveyard. But since you control face-down cards, Hound will allow my Tistina monsters to attack you directly. So, enter battle. Tistina, Crystal God, attack directly for 2,000.
Well, I can't be the only one to let you play a Mirror Force, so here's Storming Mirror Force.
No! My crystals!
Storming Mirror Force.
Oh, back to the deck.
Back to the hand.
Back to the hand! Okay. Well, because that was all special summoning, I still have my normal summon. Which will just be a monster and set face down and calling it... No. Yes, calling it a turn.
I draw for turn. I'm gonna flip up Mask Hero Anki. And I'm gonna enter the battle phase and send Mask Hero Anki to attack you directly for 1,400.
No!
Oh, well, Max, you had to lose a game at some point. GG's. Crimson, you had that duel under your thumb right from the start. That was an absolutely wonderful performance. Well done.
Thank you.
But now...
Now heroes can finally take a break.
Literally, though! But now... the person playing the control deck gets to pick who goes first. And I think you know. What's coming up? What's coming up at the end of the month? Oh yeah, it's gonna be May.
Not your best one.
Fuck off.
We'll cut that out for the YouTube version.
Yeah, sure. The YouTube version that's currently live right now. All right, how many off the top?
Give it top 5. As for me, sir?
Same for you. All right. And it's time for me to kick things off. I think I'll summon my Subterra Nemesis Archer and set a card face down. Your move.
Draw for turn. I'm going to start off by activating the spell card One Day of Peace, allowing us each of us to draw a card and no damage is done until the end of your next turn.
Beautiful.
Next, I'm going to normal summon Fortune Lady Fire to the field in defense mode. Then I'll activate the field spell, Future Visions. Now, anytime a monster is normal summoned, the owner of that monster gets targeted and banished till the standby phase of the owner's next turn. From there, I'll pass it over to you.
And during the end phase, I'll activate my Subterror Final Battle, targeting my Nemesis Archer, flipping it face down. And the Final Battle goes face down as well. But that's not all that happens. You see, when a monster is flipped down on my side of the field and I control no face-up monsters, the effect of the behemoths activate, allowing me to special summon them in face-up defense. So Spylageist, come to the field. It's not Guru, but it's close enough.
Alrighty.
Alright. I draw. Okay. We'll activate the Graceful Charity spell card that your One Day of Peace so graciously gave me.
You're welcome.
And using its effects, I'll be discarding Multi-Universe and my Subterra Behemoth, Dragoswary. Next, I'll use Spylageist's effect, flipping it face down in defense. Which, when a monster on my side of the field is flipped face down, I get a special summon my Voltelleric from my hand in face-up defense. Subterra Behemoth Voltelleric. Then, I'll flip up my Subterra Nemesis Archer and enter battle. Nemesis Archer, swing into that fire!
Alrighty.
We'll throw down a face down in main phase 2 and call it a turn.
Draw for turn. I'm going to start off by activating the spell card Raigeki.
Ho ho ho! Destroying my Nemesis Archer, my Spylageist, and my Voltelleric. But triggering my Nemesis Archer's effect. You see, since it was destroyed on the field, it special summons a Subterror monster from my deck. Like my Subterror Guru in face-up defense position.
I'm going to lay one card face down.
How many off the top?
Top 5. And then by paying 700, I can special summon Assault Synchron to the field in defense mode.
Sure. And then, I'll activate my Subterror Final Battle. This will allow me to have the effects of my Subterror card. Wait. This turn, my Subterror effects cannot be negated. And in response, Subterror Guru's quick effect, targeting your Assault Synchron and itself flipping them both face down.
That's fine.
And Final Battle goes also back to set.
Then I'm going to normal summon to my field Fortune Lady Light. Due to my field spell, Fortune Lady Light will get targeted and banished. Then Fortune Lady Light's ability activates, allowing me to special summon a Fortune Lady from my deck, ignoring its summoning conditions. Defense points on Guru?
1,800.
I'm going to summon to my field Fortune Lady Dark. Fortune Lady Dark, being a level 5, starts it at 2,000.
Very well.
Am I able to flip up my Assault Synchron because it
No,
was flipped
you
by
aren't.
effect?
Because it was flipped the turn that it was summoned. You won't be able to flip
Okay.
it.
Any off the top?
Just in half is fine.
Alrighty. With 2,000 attack points, my Fortune Lady Dark will attack your set Guru.
And Guru's flip effect will activate, adding a Subterror card from my deck to my hand.
That's fine, but Fortune Lady Dark's ability will also activate. Since a Fortune Lady monster destroyed an opponent's monster in battle, I can special summon a Fortune Lady from my graveyard.
And I'll be bringing Stygio Kraken to my hand.
I'll special summon my Fortune Lady Fire to the field. When Fortune Lady Fire is special summoned by the effect of a Fortune Lady card, I can target a face-up monster on my opponent's side of the field and destroy it. Top 5.
I have none.
Alrighty. Fortune Lady Fire is at 400, so Fire will attack directly.
Does 1 Day of Peace also not prevent me from taking damage? Oh wait, no, it's
That was
already
at
been
the end
done.
of your last turn.
Alright, I'll have to eat it.
From there, I'll pass over the turn.
And at the end phase, we'll activate the Jar of... No, we won't activate Jar of Avarice. Not yet. I draw. We'll activate the effect of Fallen of Testina. I can send this card from my hand to the graveyard to place face up in my field zone the Divine Domain Bastina. So come on out, Divine Domain. And now, using Divine Domain's effect, I can send a Testina monster from my deck to the graveyard. Like my Hound. And if you control 3 or more face-up cards, I get a special summon Crystal God from my deck. And your field spell and your 2 monsters are all face-up, which means Crystal God makes its appearance once more. Alright, how many off the top?
Top 6.
Why did I even ask? I'm going right back into the deck. Because I control a Testina card, I can special summon my Demigod of the Testina. And when Demigod is special summoned, I can add a Testina spell or trap card from my deck to my hand. Which will be the trap card known as the Embrace of the Testina. And now, I'm just going to do the top 5 again, unless you want to do more. Alright.
Nope, you're good.
And now, because I have a light level 10 Aqua monster on my side of the field, Hound of Testina can special summon itself from the graveyard. And using Crystal God's effect, I can flip all your face-up monsters face down, and any remaining face-up cards on your side of the field are sent to the graveyard, which means your field spell is no longer in play. And now, Pot of Avarice, which is why I didn't activate Jar of Avarice, allowing me to target my 5 Subterra monsters in my graveyard, shuffling them back into my deck, and then drawing 2 more. And this is where I should have been like, hey, you know, how many off the top now? 5, 6, 27, just in half?
We'll put the card on the very bottom to the top.
The card on the bottom to the top. That's new. Alright, and then we draw 2 off of Pot of Avarice, which is going to be that bottom card. Alright. We'll throw down a face down. And we'll normal summon our Subterror Nemesis Archer. I'll be activating my Hound special effect. Since you control face down monsters, my Testina monsters can bypass them and attack you directly. Enter battle. Crystal God, direct for 2,000.
I'll take it.
Demigod, direct for 2,000.
I'll take it.
And finally, Hound, direct for 18.
Sure.
And then we'll have my Nemesis Archer attack the face-down Assault Synchron for 1,600.
That's fine.
And unfortunately, I end my turn, but let it be known that as long as my Crystal God is on the field, my Demigod can do the exact same thing as Crystal God, except during your turn. Your move.
Draw for turn. I'm going to flip up Fortune Lady Dark.
Alright.
Then I'll activate the spell card, Fortune Lady Calling. Since I control a Fortune Lady, I can special summon a Fortune Lady from my deck.
Alright. And in response,
So, from my deck,
on the activation of Fortune Lady Calling, I'll activate my continuous trap, the Embrace of Tistina. Which, as long as I have a Tistina monster with 3,000 or more defense, when my opponent activates a monster effect, I'm able to target a monster and change it to face-down defense position. And during the end phase of each turn, I can target a face-down defense position monster you control and take control of it.
alrighty. I'll summon Fortune Lady Water to the field. When Fortune Lady Water is special summoned to the field, if I have another Fortune Lady, I can draw 2 cards. Any off the top?
That's... Let's see, you said Fortune Lady Water is special summon?
Yep.
In response, I'll activate my Embrace of Tistina, flipping face down your Dark. So
Okay.
you'll still get to draw the 2, and your lady, your water will be on the field.
Okay. Because I drew into Fortune Fairy Chi, I can reveal Fortune Fairy Chi from my hand and special summon it to the field.
Very well.
If Fortune Fairy Chi is special summoned from my hand, we each get to draw a card.
Ooh, gracious. Been letting me draw a lot of cards lately.
I'm gonna activate my Fortune Future spell card. And with this, I can return Fortune Lady Light from my banish zone to the graveyard to draw 2 extra cards.
Whew.
Because I drew into Fortune Fairy Suite, I can reveal Fortune Fairy Suite to special summon it. When Fortune Fairy Suite is special summoned to the field, I can target a face-up monster on the field and banish it till the standby phase of my next turn. So, we're gonna take out Crystal God of the Tistina.
And in response, the quick effect of my Demigod will activate. Since I still have Crystal God on the field, all your face-up cards will be flipped face down.
That's fine.
And my Crystal God is banished until the next standby phase or your next standby phase?
My next standby phase.
Which also turns off my Embrace because I no longer have a Tistina monster with 3,000 or more defense.
Alright, and since I have only special summoned this turn, I'm gonna activate the spell card, Magician's Left Hand.
Oh?
Then, I'm gonna go ahead and I'll tribute my face down Fortune Lady Fire to normal summon the level 6 Fortune Lady Earth.
Ho ho. Alright.
Fortune Lady Earth being a level 6 starts off at 2424. What are attack points on board?
Demigod with 2,000. Hound with 18. Nemesis Archer with 16.
Alright, entering the battle phase. Fortune Lady Earth. Oh, I dropped my hand. Fortune Lady Earth with 2400 is going to attack your Demigod with 2000.
Ah, no, my Demigod!
And from there, I'll pass over the turn.
Alright. I draw. I'll throw down a face down. And I'll call for the aid of my Subterror Guru. And, since you control a face-down monster, my Hound will use its effect. Go, Hound! Bypass his monsters and attempt to end this duel for me!
Oh, I thought I had to have all face-down monsters.
Just a face-down monster.
Oh, interesting. Oh, damn. Totally misplayed that. Oh, well. GG's.
Ha!
And that's it. It's over.
Whew.
Game 4 goes to Max, which means, Max, you are the victor of today's match with a 3-1 victory. I think everybody would agree that that was an absolutely wonderful match to watch. Everybody in the chat was going absolutely crazy.
Those
so well played to both
games.
duelists.
Those hero games are absolute bangers.
Absolutely.
Oh.
Unfortunately, Crimson, that does mean that today you are going to be eliminated from the Dueltainer Cup Season 3. Do you have any words that you would like to share with us?
I want a rematch.
We'll do it. We'll do it this week.
No, seriously
Max?
though, Max,
Oh, sorry.
as always, great games. Pleasure dueling against you, sir.
Fantastic games. I think for both of us, that was a great comeback from our round one games. We definitely had a rough round one with just our general attitudes and everything, and that was definitely a redemption arc for dueling entertainment everywhere.
Yeah, that was a really, really good match to watch, guys. You know, you both put on an amazing show, so well done. That was awesome. GG's. I think we all need to sit down and a rest now.
But
to those of you, go on, Max.
there's more duel-taining action tomorrow.
Ah, well, yes. I was just going to say, guys in the chat, thank you so much for watching and being with us for this experience. Please do not forget that tomorrow we have the next match of our Season 3 Dueltainer Cup, which is going to be Z Carmella versus Ghost at 4 p.m. Eastern. So you definitely don't want to miss that one, guys.
Good game. I hope y'all enjoyed. Tune in tomorrow.